What's going on, guys? Jesse from Sled Addicts here. So I've seen quite a few people ask on the internet how to actually connect your comm system to BRP's premium 7.8-inch gauge, and vice versa, how to connect your phone to the gauge as well. So I figured I would do a video showing you guys step by step exactly how to connect your comm system as well as your phone to the gauge so that everything is connected in unison and you can really use the full functionality of the premium gauge. So everything on this 7.8-inch gauge is going to be controlled with this jog dial, a bunch of pushing into the button and moving the button left, right, up, and down. So the first thing you're going to want to do in this process is actually pair your phone to the gauge. So how we do that is you click into the jog dial to go to the menu, and you have a bunch of different options. And you can go up by scrolling the jog dial counterclockwise, and you can go down by scrolling it clockwise. So we're going to actually go to the settings menu, click, and then go up to Bluetooth, and then phone. And again, how I'm actually entering into all of these is just by clicking in on the dial. So I click phone, add phone. Now it says BRP Connect is waiting for connection. So on my phone, I'm going to look for any available devices, and it should pop up. There's BRP Connect. Give it a second to pair on your phone, and then on the screen it's telling you, is this passkey correct? All you have to do is push the jog dial in the right direction. That's where the check mark is. So now pairing in progress, and this should connect right up, no problem. And then your phone might ask you if you to give access to contacts and stuff, so if you get a phone call while you're riding, it will actually show up. So I just usually allow all of that. The next step is actually to pair your comm system to the gauge. So every comm system is different. So if you have a Senna or a Uclear or a different type of comm that isn't a Cardo, you should probably look up the instructions for it specifically. But how most of these comm systems work is that they have the capability of connecting two Bluetooth devices, a primary device and a secondary device, which is usually a GPS or in this case a gauge. So what you're going to do on the Cardo is right now it's connected primarily as a primary device to my phone. So to connect it as a secondary device to the Cardo, first I'm going to select rider helmet, add helmet. Please make sure your device is discoverable. So I'm going to hit that check mark by pushing the jog dial to the right. I'm going to hold down on the Cardo this phone button. And it's going to start flashing red, blue. That means it's in pairing mode, but what you actually want is to double click this so it starts flashing red and green, which signifies that it's in secondary pairing mode. And you can see on the screen, Packtalk Bold has popped up. So I'm going to actually click on that. Pairing in progress. This should connect right up. Yeah, so it's flashing purple, which means it's paired. Connection successful, so I'm going to push the jog dial to the right. So now everything will work in unison when you're riding your machine. Just to highlight exactly what I mean when I say everything's connected nicely together. So if I actually, you'll see I'm playing music here. If I click the next track button just above the jog dial on the side of the machine, you're going to see that it's changing songs. Now, if I do the same thing by clicking the next track button on my comm system, it should do the same thing and also change tracks, which it does. And just again, if I click pause on the Cardo, it's going to pause it on my phone and on the gauge. And the same thing if I click play on the jog dial, it should play it. There you go. Another thing you guys can notice, which is useful to remember, is that on the bottom of the display here, these icons are actually quite important. So your battery and your signal tell you that your phone is connected to the machine, and this icon tells you that your comm system is connected to the machine. So when you're riding, you can know right away and just confirm that your phone and your comm system are all connected before you head out on the trails. If you liked that video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the Sled Addicts YouTube channel, where we release content on everything snowmobiles. Also, hit that bell icon so you can be updated every time we release new videos.